Aaron, did you expect the Red Sox to retaliate in that situation?
I didn't know what to expect. I don't think they should have. I thought it was a hard slide into second, nothing remotely dirty about it. And, and then to take matters into your own hands and go hit one of our guys for that, I thought was an overreaction. And, didn't think it was right.
Are you okay with the way Tyler Austin responded?
Yeah. Tyler Austin's playing the game clean the right way, and then someone decides to fire one at you at 99. You never know how you react in that situation. So I got no issue with that.
What's going through your mind as you see things unfolding?
You just always want, concern for safety. Try and, keep your guys, in, I guess, in control as much as you can, and try and grab hold of the situation as best you can. You start worrying about guys and, just getting stepped on or anything that can happen in those things, are always in concern.
What was the reason that Nevin was thrown out?
I think there was some jawing from the other dugout, and I think our side certainly took exception with being thrown at on what we thought was unwarranted, and some words exchanged, and I think it was one of those. They saw Phil maybe talking to the bench, but he was just responding to them, yelling at him. So
was Canley or anybody else thrown out?
Yeah, Canley was.
What for?
We thought one of the umpires grabbed him and pushed him, and Tommy got pretty upset and got basically tossed out of the game for yelling and stuff like that. And it's one of those things we got to look at, because he was pretty adamant that he got pushed in a way that was not right.
Do you know which umpire it was?
I'm not entirely sure. I got to get with Tommy and see what all that went down, and try and look and see the best I can what actually did happen. But Tommy is pretty adamant that he got pushed pretty significantly.
Aaron, did you watch the slide again, and you didn't think he went in too hard or went in at Holt?
No. Because he came off the base, there could have been an issue from a replay standpoint based on the rules. But no, sometimes in your slide it carries you, and I don't know if there's any carryover from all the Machado stuff last year, and they're going to handle things a certain way. But that was pretty innocuous, if you ask me.
Aaron, were warnings issued after the first go-round?
No.
And what's kind of a concern with suspension? CC was out there. I guess he's probably not allowed to be out there because he's on the DL. He pushed a couple guys.
Not concerned with any of that right now. Most of our guys, and for that matter, I think most of their guys, you're out there just trying to keep the peace as best you can and grab hold of the situation.
Aaron, were you guys warned after the second bench clearing? So warnings issued at any time?
No.
Aaron, do you think this is over? Or do you think there's carryover tomorrow or whatever, 15, 16 games that are left between?
No, I think it's probably over with. I think it's over with. We're just happy to come out of here with a win, and looks like Tyler came out of that okay, and hopefully we put this to bed.
The whole slide at second base, and since the Utley play, that it's clearly changed. Nobody would have thought twice about a slide like this a few years ago. But
sure.
When a guy comes across, slides late, goes through the bag, has his legs stuck out, you're still convinced that's the right way?
No, I'm not necessarily saying the right way, but I had no issue with the slide. Sometimes you don't do it exactly right, and you get yourself in the letter of the law in a little bit of trouble. But to construe that as a dirty play or that you'd be offended by that, I don't buy that at all. Just arguing with, going back and forth, I think, a little bit with some of the Red Sox.
What happened to Tanaka?
You know, it just looked like he really started struggling a little bit, obviously, with his command, but, you know, his split, which was pretty good for a while there, I think kind of left him there. And then, you know, throwing a lot of pitches in that inning, I think he tired out, and that split really flattened out on him. And I think the ball JD ended up hitting out of the park was a split that didn't really do much at all. So, you know, obviously a lot of delay in the action, a long night, a lot of time in between innings on a cold night. You know, I just think he might have run out of steam a little bit there.
You had said before the game you thought Sanchez was really close. He also said that too. What did you see today? Right on thing.
I think he's really close now. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I wasn't just saying that. I've had almost no concern with Gary, offensively speaking. I feel like all year he's been close. I mean, you run through a lot of his at bats. He's hit a number of balls on the screws right at guys in the infield. I feel like just missed on some pop-ups, and I feel like maybe a little over aggressive, trying to get untracked a little bit, but that's really all. I feel like he's been close now for a couple weeks.
You mentioned you had zero concern, but he had just 2 hits and 36 at bats coming in. Did you feel like he needed a breakout late, a night like this offensively?
Yeah. I mean, sure. You know, you get off to a slow start offensively, it starts to snowball on you. So to get some results when you're probably feeling all right at the plate is nice, and obviously it was big for us tonight, and we needed it.
You said last night was one of 162, but does a game like today give you some momentum moving forward?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we got Sonny going tomorrow. We feel good about that. And, you know, hopefully he goes out and gives us a good outing and a chance to win. And we can start to build on, you know, some of the success that some guys are starting to have and better at bats that guys are starting to have. And hopefully we can build on that. But, you know, that's how I look at it going into tomorrow.